Okay. This is Dave from cheapbooks.com. I'm playing World of Tanks. The tank I am playing is the T-20. It's a Tier 7 American medium tank, and the map is Erlenberg. And I usually go to the east side. I'm sure you've seen me advance on the east side many times. You're going to see me do it again. And it almost always works. It's rare that it doesn't work. So I am going to go over to the east side of the slope. I'm going to stay on the slope, but not at the top. And I'm going to keep advancing. And even though I've probably been spotted, I don't know if I have or not. Okay, so now I've been spotted. I'm going to advance up to here, where I should be relatively safe. They probably can't hit me when I'm here. But if I go down here, then obviously I can be hit. As you can see, that leopard took shots at me. What I could do is I could go after that leopard and have to deal with that Cromwell. Okay, I'm going to go for it. We'll see what happens. I'm going to go around the building.
Target acquired. We didn't even scratch them. Ricochet. Enemy armor is hit. We're done for. Everyone get out.
Okay, so I didn't know that they had 3 tanks on the slope. Those 3 tanks were way too many. But the ones that were on the other side of this slope, for which there are another 3, they wouldn't be able to shoot at me. There's nothing that they could do. These 3 over here obviously could. What I probably should have done was stop at that house. But still, that would not have been enough protection. And also, I guess I hit the red line. Something happened that slowed down tremendously the speed of my vehicle. And my allies were not able to do anything because those 3 tanks were on the side of the slope, so my allies unfortunately could not help me out. So I'm going to have to try another technique to try and assault the enemy on the hill over here. I have the feeling what I'm going to have to do is go up to the house at the top. Could easily get up to that house. And if there's light defenses on the slope, then head across. I think that's the next tactic that I'm going to try. So I'm going to get back to the garage and get into another game. Let's take out the Chinu. Here we go. The Chinu. Himmelsdorf. This tank is probably going to do better when you have solid objects to hide behind, because I don't think it has really good armor. I saw a game where there were 2 Panzer 1Cs or something like that. This might have been a replay that someone played on YouTube. And these 2 tanks were right in front of each other, pointing their guns at each other, shooting at each other, and neither could penetrate the other. And they just shot at each other again and again and again and again and again. I believe they were Panzer 1Cs. Okay, so we're about to get into the game. I'm going to head to the right. I've got a fast reload time, so I want to catch tanks that are out in the open. Which means heading to the right and avoiding these less than intelligent people. You know, risky positions bring more rewards, so I'm going to try a riskier position. Obviously over here I could easily be flanked. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Keep an eye on that map. Nobody, oh my god, I can't believe this. Nobody went on the other street on the other side. The enemy's gonna roll right into our base.
Penetration.
It's like people don't know how to play. This is another stupid team. Yep, there they go. They're coming in. We gotta do something.
We didn't penetrate their armor. Enemy is hit. Target acquired. That one didn't go through. Critical hit. Target released.
Missed.
Bail out. This vehicle has had it.
Okay, so that was a really dumb move by our team. They totally left the 8 column open, which is, for example, the E8 area. That's just a terrible move. There's always tanks going over there. And, you know, it's a tier 5 game. These guys should know by now. Why did they all go to the side that I went to? It's like they're all following me. It happens. These types of things happen all the time. People follow other tanks. They can't think for themselves. They left us open. I can't guard everything. But I have the feeling that what happened was everybody saw me go this way, and it just became a trail of lemmings heading in the same direction. And I admit that when I first played the game, I was like, I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to follow everybody else. And I did it a few times. But there's no way that we've got all these new players. There's just no way that all these people are playing for the first time. See if we got anything interesting here. Nope. Okay, I'm going to get into battle. And hopefully we'll be able to do some arty hunting or something like that. I had a great game today where we swarmed on the enemy. It was just amazing. I wanted to flank the enemy. I wanted to go across the map and turn around and come behind them. But what happened was 2 of my allies were going to beat me to it, and they got spotted, so the enemy started swarming on them. And then the whole team, my whole entire team, went to go to defend the allies, and we just pounced on these guys and destroyed them. The map was Murovanka, and then we just ran around the map and killed everybody. I had a couple good games today. Okay, so I don't have a specific plan for this map.
Move out.
So when you have no plan, what do you do? I'm going to hope that I'm fast enough to go right into their base. I'm going to show you how to do it. So this is going to be a demonstration game. I'm still going to try and play and kill the enemy, but I'm going to show you how you can roll right into their base, hopefully quickly and easily. Especially if you have a fast tank. And create panic and havoc. There's their base. You can see their flag. Not a good idea.
Ready to fire. Gunner is dead. We're shooting blind.
But this is how you do it.
Ricochet.
Right there.
Turret ring is damaged. We can barely turn it. Let's find another target. Bail out.
So that's how you do it.
Vehicle has had it.
And obviously they have 4 tanks over here plus their artillery. So I wanted to demonstrate the way it's done. That's not the only way to do it. There's another way to do it. Perhaps next time I'll take the other path, because this one obviously was heavily defended. And you never know what to expect. One of the last games I had, almost my entire team went to the south, which is distant in the view here, and the enemy didn't go there. So the enemy killed everybody in the north, and then they slowly went after our team. Okay, so I'm going to get into another game. If you look at my stats, you'll see I played a lot of lower tier tanks, and I didn't get a lot of high scores. That's the reason why. Because I was constantly playing suicide runs to see how I could penetrate the enemy defenses, and I learned how to do it. But unfortunately, you have to die many times trying. You know, they don't let you just waltz right in. So let's try with the Panther. Hopefully we'll have a nice, fun game. Let's see if we can increase it. Nope. Okay, so again, if I see an opportunity to kill artilleries, I'll go after their artillery. An opportunity to flank the enemy, to drive behind them and shoot them from behind. I've had some amazing games. There was one where there was an alley on Ruinberg, and there were 3 tanks sitting next to each other in one of those roads shooting at my guys. And I drove literally, they were around the corner, so I was right at the corner next to them, but there was enough space I could fit through. So I went around the corner and I drove right past him, turned around and got behind him and started shooting him in the back. Unfortunately, there was a 4th tank there who was a tank destroyer, and he destroyed me in one shot. Okay, so for this game, first we're going to do some spotting. And then we will go and hunt down some enemy tanks in the town, probably. Got a pretty good reload time. It's safer to do this maneuver on the north. I have a lot more success on the north. On the south, a lot more difficult. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. We could try something different. We could try this bush right here instead of the other bush, which I normally go to. Oh, nope, we don't want to try that bush. Our whole entire team apparently has decided to head to town. There's someone coming down the road I gotta watch out for. Missed him.
Enemy is hit.
Gotta keep an eye on that map. There's 2 tanks on the road.
That one bounced.
Miss.
Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't even scratch them. Penetration.
That's the most I'm going to get. But what I'm doing to them, they could just as easily do to us. So we got to go down here and kill those 2 tanks. Medium and a light tank, I believe. Who knows what this guy's doing?
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy is hit.
He's not too happy.
Enemy armor is hit.
I wonder why he disappeared like that.
Critical hit. Penetration.
Watching my map
Enemy armor is
very
damaged.
closely.
Penetration.
I'm going to get so many penetrations for this.
Penetration.
He's a higher tier tank.
Enemy is hit. Penetration.
Oh, come on, one more.
Got him.
Well, this guy's a little soft, so he's going to be easy to kill.
To engage. Enemy armor is destroyed.
And I'm sure that there was another tank over here, but who knows where he is now. Looks like he's too far away.
Ready to fire. Penetration. Let's find another target. Track hit. Penetration.
Oh, he's got a rapid reload.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Come on, nail him. I'm going to switch to my premium rounds.
Penetration. They're knocked out.
Okay. Oh, that must have been that first tank that I thought was a light tank. Now I got to be very careful. There's one tank unaccounted for.
Target acquired. Penetration. We lost the track. Critical hit. Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't even scratch them. Penetration.
Oh, you got a problem, poor boy? You got a little problem? You got a problem? What you gonna do? 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 What you gonna do?
Enemy is hit.
You're gonna take your punishment, aren't you? Like a good blue boy.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
He was going up a little bit of a slope, and I was going up a little bit of a slope. That's why we had this little slow motion engagement. We were in slow motion. We were trying to outrun each other going up that little slope. I got to check the engine on my tank, because if there's a better engine, I'm definitely going to upgrade. As you can see, my entire team is going after that remaining tank. It would be so funny if I got the final kill. I would laugh my behind off. Okay, 4 kills. I'm very proud of this game. Very proud of this tank. That was Lakeville. And I completed a mission. Destroy 2 enemy tank destroyers. I will start that. Okay, so I got the Mastery Badge. I got Fire for Effect. This might be the most medals I've ever gotten in one game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't ever think I've seen 8. Fire for Effect. Fighter. Sharpshooter. Wonder how. How did I hit an enemy vehicle 10 or more consecutive times? I don't know. Master Gunner. Duelist. Bruiser. Tank Sniper. Okay, so I spotted 4 tanks. I got spotting damage on that first tank that we saw. Someone was shoot. I'm pretty sure this is the first tank that we saw, and someone was shooting at him. But I'm not sure. I got 4 kills. The low, it took 13 penetrations to destroy him, and I'm pretty sure I was the only one shooting at him. Ammo. Oh, I ammo racked him. Well, I damaged the ammo rack. Observation device, ammo rack. Okay. So my mission was to destroy an enemy heavy tank that is 1 tier higher. That was the low. I succeeded. Let's see how I did for the team. 1,488. This is wonderful. 3,800 damage. 244 spotting damage. 30 penetrations. This was the game of the year for me with this tank. I gotta write all of this down. Okay, so that is the Panther. I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I did. I'm gonna check to see how my engine's doing. Okay, so I got the best engine. Okay, if you have any questions, please post them below.